Are you an aspiring law student thinking on how to choose the right law school? Nasa probinsya ka ba at nag-iisip kung kailangan mo pang pumunta sa Maynila upang mag-aral ng law? O saan ka nga ba dapat mag-aral ng law? One of the challenges and decisions that an aspiring law student would have to make is choosing the right law school. Kailangan bang lumawas sa Maynila para mag-aral ng law ang mga nasa probinsya? And in today's video, I am really honored to have with us the Governor of ALSP North Luzon from Tarlac State University School of Law, Governor Gab Hayashi. And makakasama rin natin si ALSP South Luzon from Bicol University, Governor Howard Tuanqui. Gov Howard, what do you think are the strengths of, provincial law schools in South Luzon?
Ayun. Thank you for that question. Thank you for that wonderful question. Alam mo, honestly, papunta na. Before, for some reason, I wanted to go to Manila. If not for work, at least pursue further studies there. Kaya lang, with everything that's been happening in the society, alam mo yon, sa pagiging vocal ko, baka matukhang ako dyan. Tapos baka bilang may nakakita lang na placard sa akin dyan na nanlaban, gano'n. But kidding aside, mas madali ako matutugis dyan eh. But kidding aside, I guess, a few of the things that I would say are advantageous kung nandito sa South Luzon nag-aaral is number one, I guess the law schools here have proven themselves that they can compete with the Manila law schools. Yun ang pinakauna syempre. So, and number two, I think this is very important. Wala dito ng hustle and bustle ng Manila. Kalma lang dito kasi province eh. I mean, hindi kasing busy ng Manila, walang traffic dito. Siguro sa most of the places here walang traffic. Tapos alam mo yon, yung the stress of living in Manila, yung nasasayang yung oras mo sa kalsada, tsaka yung parang fast-paced masyado pag nasa metro ka. Parang sa province hindi ganoon. At saka isa sa magandang things or advantages kapag nandito ka sa South Luzon is kapag medyo, when you're discombobulated or masyado kang marami when you're clouded, just a few minutes drive, you can go to a good place here, mag-staycation ka doon, maghuminga ka ng sariwang hangin. Alam mo yon, basta parang things that you cannot do when you're in Manila or in any schools in the metro. So parang yung if you're from here and then if you're from the provinces and then gusto mong pumunta ng Manila, isa sa matinding kalaban dyan yung homesick eh. Kung nandito ka lang naman yung homesickness, kung nandito ka lang naman kung taga dito ka lang naman tapos dito ka nag-aral nag-law school, so parang feeling ko hindi mo ma-experience yung longing tsaka yung homesickness. At saka syempre, less the gastos kasi when you're there, kung wala kayong sariling bahay dyan, you have to board, you have to syempre kailangan mong mabuhay, kakain ka dyan, and pag may sakit ka, ang hirap walang mag-aalaga. So I think isa sa pinakamahalagang advantages when you're in the provinces and then taga dito ka lang naman, you live here and then you study here, is that you get to be with your family and parang nasa comfort zone mo ikaw. So I guess yun siguro NPJM.
So much, Gov Howard. At sa'yo naman, Gov Gab, what do you think are the strengths of provincial law school, especially there in North Luzon?
Yeah, for North Luzon naman, in my own experience, I think yung sense of community. Starting from law school pa lang, nami-meet mo na kung sino yung mga lawyer sa area, kung sino yung mga future panyeros mo. Kasi in the province, everyone knows everyone eh. Unlike in Metro Manila, so medyo, yun nga, medyo busy, medyo fast-paced, tapos sobrang daming tao. When you're in the province, the community is relatively small. So, when you do good things, everyone hears about it. If you do bad things, everyone hears about it also. So, the good thing about it is that medyo andun ka sa tuwid na daan at any given time kasi people will know you while you're in the province, 'di ba? So also one of the strengths is yung tulad din nung kay Gov Howard, Tarlac is just 2 hours away everywhere eh. The best beach, even mountains, even mga activities, mga outdoor activities. Kasi ako, for me, personal experience ko talaga, kapag stress ka sa law school, you have to go somewhere at talagang huminga ka ng fresh air, whether sa beach yan or sa bundok or somewhere. So I think that's one of the advantage. Ang daling mag-unwind kapag nasa provincial school ka.
Thank you so much, Gov Gab. At ngayon naman, syempre we have shared the advantages, the benefits, the strengths of provincial law schools. Ano naman kaya sa tingin nyo, yung mga challenges naman, or yung parang sabihin na natin, di naman disadvantage, no? Or parang yung downside, pero let's say na ano ba yung mga difficulties or challenges in your respective regions. Let's start with Gov Howard. Ano yung mga challenges naman sa South Luzon Law Schools?
Ayan, di ka nakakapag-oath-taking sa Manila. I'm just kidding. No, I mean, syempre, Metro, Manila is the capital. So, it is understood na there are certain businesses and transactions that can only be done in the nation's capital. And of course, it's the center of commerce as well. So, if there are any activities or transactions that need to be done in Manila, it's hard for us, especially with the kind of situation that we are facing right now, itong pandemic, yung mga katakot-takot na restrictions, all the limitations and requirements that is entailed just to travel. Kasi yung wala ngang pandemic, dati na kaming nasa 10 to 12 hours by land travel or by bus, and then an hour if you take the plane, pero syempre ang mahal. So, ayun, I think more on the geographic impediments lang naman, or yung hurdles on the location and geography. Pero other than that, buti na lang most of the transactions can be done online now. So so halos wala naman, yun lang talaga. Pag yung nire-require ng physical appearances or physical presence somewhere, I mean nasa Manila ka, it's really hard if you're one from the province. So unlike, i-qualify ko pala, in my case sa Bicol region, tsaka sa region 4A, yung Mimaropa, tama ba? 4B or 4, basta doon sa Mimaropa, mahirap para sa amin ang biyahe. Ang kahit papaano, although landlocked naman ang Bicol region sa Manila, pero unlike some of the areas in South Luzon, Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Rizal, they're relatively near Manila. Pero yung in our case lang yon sa mga malalayo like Bicol and Palawan. So, yun. I guess that's it.
Thank you, Gov. How about you, Gov Gab? What are the challenges of the law schools within North Luzon?
So far, personal experience ulit, no? I think yung access siguro sa resource material. So, most of the resources kasi nanggagaling pa ng Metro Manila. So, for schools that are really far away, say Ilocos, Isabela, so it's a bit hard for them to access yung mga needed na resource materials, and also conventions, seminars na usually ginagawa physically. Kasi ngayon lang naman nangyari yung Zoom conventions and seminars which is I think a good thing kasi nawala yung geographical boundaries whether Ilocos ka, Isabela ka, or Baguio, Cordillera, you can attend seminars that are based in Manila. So, but without that, talagang andun yung challenge when it comes to attending these kinds of activities. Pero I think that's also one of the good things, even though it's a challenge, one of the good things that has happened this pandemic. Kasi I think this is one thing na pwede nating ituloy-tuloy siguro after na kapag may mga conferences, kapag may mga seminars, may utilize pa rin yung technology, yung online platform so that those that are from the provinces can also attend and update themselves kung ano man yung mga bago when it comes to our profession. Yun lang siguro, NP.
Alright. JM na lang. Thank you so much, Gov Gab. How about your ALSP journey? What made you decide to join ALSP? Let's start with Gov Howard.
Ayun, ako kasi, my main intent really in joining ALSP was just to introduce my school. Dahil nga sabi ko, bago kami, we're basically a baby in the legal education network. Parang feeling ko, gusto ko lang ma-introduce na parang, uy, may Bicol University College of Law, baka lang gusto nyong malaman, ganon. So, kaya, I really only vied for the regional, position. And yun lang, I just really nung una yun lang yung naging motivation ko to introduce my school to the rest of the legal education community. Pero as it went on, nagugustuhan ko na yung, meeting new people, meeting new friends, and some probably mga enemies din along the way. No, I'm just kidding. Pero alam mo yun, parang mas lumalawak yung network mo and mas marami kang nakikilalang tao that will give you lessons in life. Kasi whether maganda ang dulot nila sa iyo or hindi, it will all redound to the lessons that you will learn from them. Kasi naniniwala ako na bawat taong nakakasalubong, nakakasalamuha at nakikilala natin will teach us a thing or two about ourselves, about our goals, about our life. Basically, just about anything. And I think that's the most important thing. At saka, isa pa na naitulong sa akin itong ALSP is it has been keeping my sanity because parang I love it. I love doing what I do here. So parang even if I am very stressed with law school and nagsa-struggle ako, parang feeling ko isa itong ALSP sa mga rason why I'm still holding on. Kasi parang kaya ito nga yung rason kaya ako napilitan mag-enroll kasi hindi naman ako magiging officer kung hindi ako mag-enroll. So ayun, but kidding aside, parang this is a good experience, at least for me, so far. It has been a learning curve. It has been paving some sense of growth for me. Kaya, ayun, so far so good naman siya. I'm loving it so far. Despite the odds and in spite of everything that has happened, it has made me grow, I would say.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Gov Howard. Let's go
Thank
to
you.
Gov Gab. Gov Gab,
At na-meet ko kayo pala ni Gov Gab dito sa
Oo naman.
ALSP. So, isa yun sa mga pinapagpasalamat ko.
Yun, no?
Bakit naman?
Joke lang. Siyempre vlog mo to. Kailangan kitang puri-purihin, no? Joke lang.
Let's go to Gov Gab. What made you decide to join ALSP?
Yeah, actually at first, na-curious lang ako. Ano ba yung ALSP? So, that's the first thing talaga. So, nung nagbabrowse ako, so there's a number of resource materials, seminars, and even representation in certain bodies to represent the students dahil ALSP ang recognized student organization when it comes to law students. So those things added up. Then I decided to run for a position with a primary goal personally to link my law school also and bring resources to the students. Kasi in the province, unlike in Metro Manila, ang mga law school sa province parang isla yan eh. Parang hindi naman sila connected talaga with the outside world, if I am to say that. Organizations such as ALSP bridges this gap. So whether updates yan, mga seminars, mga for example, we have revised rules of court, mga updates sa tax laws, updates sa corporation code. These are things na ina-address din ng ALSP. Parang yung mga best dito when it comes to applying these laws, ALSP conducts seminars and trainings to update students. So before, sa school namin, without ALSP, hindi naman namin alam kung saan ba kami hihila ng best speakers for this. Even if may activity siguro, hindi naman ganun ka-active ang participation. Pero with ALSP, nakikita ng mga students na, uy, may organization pala na nakadedicate to support us and help us and keep us updated. So, marami sa mga students dito sa province talagang very thankful dahil honestly, kung ano yung alam ng mga law school sa Manila through ALSP, nasi-share din siya sa province. So, ako, as an officer of ALSP, I am just a conduit. Parang taga-link lang ba? So, if there are activities, I just share it through my network and through the groups of these schools, through our House of Delegates. So, from there, somehow, itong mga maliliit na bagay na to, this all adds up to helping the students pass the bar later on. Kasi, syempre, kung mas marami ang resources mo, mas marami ka nababasa, mas updated ka. So, mas lumalawak yung pananaw mo and how you reason when you are confronted by problems of law. So, yun siguro yung magandang na idudulot ng ALSP and why bakit ako andito at nag-active as an officer of this organization.
Governor ka pa.
Tama.
And this leads me.
Lang, no?
Yes po.
Doon sa sinabi ni Gab, kasi I like to point that out na tama siya really that ALSP bridges the gaps ng mga lawsuits. At saka, ang isa pa sa magandang ginagawa ng ALSP talaga, to me, parang I think ALSP levels the playing field ng lahat ng law schools. Kumbaga, we are all of equal footing here. Walang provincial schools, walang Manila schools because ALSP is there to strike a balance and yun nga, yung level of the playing field. And I think that's very noble and that's really beautiful.
Thank you so much, Gab and Gov Howard. This leads me to my next question. Of course, being the governor of your respective provinces, there are certain, expectations for the both of you. Like, as for you, Gov Howard, what can your constituents expect from you and the regional board of ALSP South Luzon in the coming months?
Libre plug pala dito. Ayun, so thank you for giving us this opportunity, NPJM. I'm just glad that I was able to meet with the members of the House of Delegates within South Luzon. So, under the jurisdiction of the South Luzon from Calabarzon, Palawan, and Bicol, I have met with them. I set up a meeting with them earlier this month and then we had a good turnout. Isa or dalawang schools lang yata yung hindi nag-attend. And then it was good because we were able to meet them, lay our plans, and then hear from them most importantly. Kasi, yun nga sabi ko, we were able to touch base to introduce ALSP to them and encourage them to be members in good standing kasi some of them are new and some of them may be old but have not heard of ALSP before. So it was a good avenue for us to promote the association as well. And I assured them, I and my efficient team from the South Luzon Regional Board made sure that um, we will be here for them because that's what we should be doing. We should be their representatives. We should be their voice. If yun, and we should give them quality activities, programs, and projects and events, and that's what we promised, and we will deliver that. Um, right now we are at the process of completing our we have projects in the pipeline which I already introduced to them, and we are looking forward to collaborating with law schools mismo because that's one way of empowering them, collaboration and nurturing them. Yun. So as to ano yung question mo kung paano, anong masasabi ko, I mean, anong mapapromise ko sa kanila. I already told them, sabi ko, rest assured that we will be here for them more than they would know. So, kaya rin kami nag-reach out because I feel it is more an obligation on our part to reach out to them more than it is theirs. Because if we really want to rally their support and we want them to be members in good standing, we have to um, make them feel that their trust, their confidence, and their support will be worth it. Na yung babayaran nilang membership sa atin ay hindi lang for the sake of compliance, but may balik sa kanila, kumbaga. So, ayun. I mean, I'm just happy that our 22 member schools in South Luzon are very cooperative and participative. And so far, ang turnout ng meeting, positive naman. And we're just looking forward to officialize things. Ayun. I'm really happy.
Thank you so much, Gov Howard. So let's put it in the record. There are 22 member schools.
There are 22. Yes, there
From
used to be
South Luzon.
21, but we have one new who opened just last
Wow.
sem. So,
That's great.
ayun, we have 22.
Yay,
Thank
congratulations to South Luzon team, and we are looking forward to more projects and activities for ALSP South Luzon. And now, may we
Yes,
hear
si
from
Club South
GovGov.
Luzon.
Si Club South Luzon. Alright.
By the
How
way,
about
masabi ko nga
GovGov?
pala, kami yung mag-host ng National Convention this year. So, medyo exciting
Yes.
siya and nakakaba.
Yay,
But at the
kita-kits.
same time, punta kayo dito, kaya magpabakuna na kayo. And hopefully we get to do it face-to-face na, no? Parang,
Yeah.
ang tagal na. Kailangan na nating magkita-kita. Yun. Let's catch
And that's-
up there.
That's really something that I'm looking forward to kasi nga 'di ba we as much as we want na magkaroon ng physical national convention last year sa Baguio kasi North Luzon yung natin host region natin last year, but this time it's South Luzon, so we're looking forward to your leadership on how you will do things dyan for the 32nd national convention. So all the best for that, Gov Howard.
Nakaka-pressure
So,
naman. Thank you. With all your help and support.
of course naman, the law student community will be there to help
We'll
you.
make it
And-
the best NatCon. Deserve the pagbabalik natin ng face-to-face.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll
Yay!
attend talaga dyan. Exciting.
Oo. Okay, so punta naman tayo kay GovGov sa North Luzon naman. Like, what can your constituents expect from you as their governor and the regional board of ALSP North Luzon?
Yeah, actually, our team is relatively new talaga. We had a special election just last November and we have yet to complete our roster. So despite of that fact, what we are doing now is we have at least 3 projects on the pipeline. So first, we have this Know Your North. So we are featuring law schools in North Luzon through our page so that yung mga students na balak mag-enroll, they will know more and magkaroon sila ng more data, I think, or mga things na makatulong sa kanila to decide kung saan sila mag-enroll na law school. That's one. Number two, we will have a kapihan with our member law school. So the officers have set up a short meeting lang naman with a group of law schools. Actually, since North Luzon is very wide talaga geographically, it covers regions 1, 2, 3. So what we are doing is that we are going to set up regionalized activities. Actually, these are in form of short seminars lang, around 2 hours, 3 hours, just to know these schools and also to have a topic to be discussed with them. For example, updates on the train law, updates on certain laws. So we are having with us speakers to talk, the experts in this field, so that ma-catch namin yung interest ng law schools na mas maging active pa. Kasi unlike the Southern Luzon law schools in North Luzon are relatively medyo dormant eh. Hindi ganun ka-active when it comes to activities. Well, partly, siguro kailangan pa ng regional board ng North Luzon ng more effort to exert so that mas maging interested sila. That's what we are doing now. So, for the officers naman, we are talking regularly through our online groups and we would be meeting physically talaga. So, yun ang isa naming sinisikap within quarter 2 is makapag-meet kami, hopefully makapag-vaccine na. Kasi sa Baguio City, nag-roll out na sila. Nag-start na sila mag-roll out ng vaccine. So, may malapit na, I think, makakapag-meet na kami so that mas makapagplano pa. Kasi ang hirap eh. Although may Zoom, may online platforms, iba pa rin talaga kapag physically kayo nagkikita. So yun yung isang sinisikap namin. At yun ang dapat i-watch out din ng mga member schools namin dahil definitely kapag nagkita-kita na, magpupunta rin kami dyan sa mga law schools, whether sa Isabela pa yan or Ilocos, to meet them in person.
Governor Marlin, how do you think will Mindanao law schools benefit from the regionalization of bar examination?
Examining now can get as much support from their families and friends na hindi na kailangan na strain yung pocket.
Mga bar takers, no, not only to the Visayas, but South Luzon, North Luzon, NCR, Mindanao, padayon gid kita. Ang ganun. Yun lang.
Padayon. Conversation is just getting started. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to click on subscribe button and turn on the notification bell button so you wouldn't miss anything. Once again, I am Michael Suelo. See you in my next video.